Thanks so much, guys, for joining in. I am really excited about this. I'm going to set my keyboard to the side. So I had a conversation with a buddy of mine. He does private label on Amazon. And long story short, I have it sitting here in front of me. So we're going to unbox this thing. It's a flower pot. I put a link in the description. Let's before I get too far, let's check out the links, okay? I want to make sure I cover each one of those. So first, we're talking about unboxing a private label product that one of my friends sells on Amazon, okay? This is really important because a lot of what I do is retail arbitrage and online arbitrage. Private label gives you an opportunity to sell a product that isn't like anyone else's, okay? So essentially, he doesn't make the product himself. He doesn't box it himself. He just owns the design. He owns all of the labeling and everything that goes in behind it. And he's put forth the work to connect all the different channels to make sure that people can purchase his product on Amazon. Now, I'm sure he has other outlets as well as most of us who private label things do, but the important part here is you can't get this product from anyone except for him, okay? So that's what we're talking about. The link to it is check out the Farmhouse flower pot here, okay? And he was kind enough to give me a discount code. I've included that in the description. So if you like planting flowers and you want an idea to decorate some things around your house, then this is actually a really good product. If you're ahead of me, then you've probably already clicked on the link and you see what it looks like set up. He did have professional photos taken, but we're going to talk about that a little later. Okay, so using the discount code capital WH1 GET30 gets you 30% off. I've included that in the description, as well as my website, my YouTube channel, my t-shirt, Bearded and Beautifully Better. I've got another one on the way for me, as well as a boyfriend nutritional facts. We're going to do a photo shoot with that. It's going to be pretty fun. My DJI Mavic Air, my Blue Raspberry microphone, and my 4K Logitech webcam, because I like the quality, so I want to make sure you guys have the same opportunity to use the same equipment I do. Let's go ahead and unbox this thing. I cheated. I already had the tape cut open. But you know how Amazon is. They want to send you a bunch of boxes and fill it with air. So this is the box, okay? So first of all, I'm going to talk about this. What he does in the photo, and you'll see this on Amazon, is he actually took 3 of these, okay? And he said one like this, and one like this side by side, so you can see the full photo. And he did that on purpose. And then when you look at the back, he had all these made, so he used props, he connected with a photographer, and he took his product, of course, after he designed it and everything, and set it up so he could get good quality photos. He does have a UPC barcode on the item. Now that's really important because these things are not easy to get, they're not cheap, and if you go through eBay and get the UPCs from one of those $1 stores, then Amazon might shut you down. So he knows how to do it the legitimate way and doesn't have to worry about that. So he designed this box. It looks really good quality. It's not falling apart in my hands, so that's super important. And then we have a little tag here. Okay, so satisfaction survey and questions. He has his email address on there, or the info email address, so you can get in touch with him. And then let's open the box. It is wrapped in plastic, so that's pretty cool. I'm taking it out upside down. Let's do it right side up now. Okay. That is phenomenal. Okay. It's already set up in the container. Okay. I will say this is a little bit smaller than what I expected. However, I obviously didn't read the dimensions before I purchased the product. That wasn't as important as just getting it to my doorstep. So I really like this because the size of it, you could use it like in your kitchen, or you could set it up on the porch, and you're not limited by space because it isn't big and bulky. But it does have a little tag here, so that's pretty cool, because if someone were to buy this and sell it in their store and they wanted to use the display model, you could still see his branding on the product even though it's not in the box. So I also like this because there's a separate bag for each bucket, so you don't have to worry about them banging up against each other and getting scratched or damaged. So it feels like there's a coating on here, so it has the rustic look, but it's not gonna rust or wear out, anything like that. He does have a hole in the bottom so that you have the drainage there, so once you plant your flower or whatever, excess water can leak out the bottom for you. And then, okay, so all the buckets are the same. I'm not going to go into too much detail there, but he has the little rubber pads on the bottom. So if you do decide to set this on your kitchen counter or the windowsill or anything like that, then it's not going to get scratched up or broken. And I only know this because I talked to him, but this has a coating in it. So even though the buckets do drain, the water won't drain out of the pan because it's sealed. That's pretty nice, because then sometimes you'll water flowers, you'll put the water in here and it'll soak up through that hole in the dirt, the way the plants grow. But these handles have rivets on them, so it looks pretty sturdy. I like the folded steel. I don't see any sharp edges here, so I'm not going to cut myself. Real good quality product. He explained his process to me, and this is not something that you just go out and buy and then start selling. So I will tell you, if you're interested in private label, go ahead and get in touch with me. You can find the form on my website, which once again is in the description of this video. And I will put you in touch with all the resources I have to do private label. If you want to get one of these little pots to plant some flowers at your house, or maybe the kids want to do a project and plant some flowers, then you can definitely use the discount code in the description of this video and get 30% off. So once again, if you guys have any questions, I'm going to go ahead and set this to the side. Feel free to get in touch with me. I'm going to go ahead and show you really quick what his listing looks like. All right, so here it is. And this is super important because, first of all, take a look at the pictures. All right, so he has 7 different pictures set up here. And once again, these were taken by a professional photographer with props of his actual item. And in this picture, you can actually see his tag, so that's pretty cool. This listing was written by him, or he had someone help him out. All right, so when you see words like this, Farmhouse Decor, which are all caps, and then the rest of it is lowercase, that's super important because you have people who will look through items and they'll skim, and you want to make sure that you appeal to people who are going to read the entire listing as well as just skim. All right. Now, he has the Amazon's Choice Award for herb planters, okay? So that's pretty cool. And then we see his price point is very reasonable for an item like this, especially in such quality packaging. It's $24.97 except for you guys, because you get 30% off, so that's pretty cool. And then he has 16 customer reviews, and this is number 17. Okay, 5 answered questions, and if you want to see his additional products, you can just click on Walford Home. But he's got a really good ranking, 4.7 out of 5 stars. That's unusual, especially for somebody like me who only does retail arbitrage. But his listing is built really awesome. He is doing FBA, so he qualifies for the Prime, all right? More than likely Prime now in areas where it's offered. He has 7 good quality photos, and the first one meets the requirement of an all-white background. And then, something that has nothing to do with building his listing, he is the only person who sells this item. Now that's important because that means that you can't just go out and get this item and then resell it like I do with retail arbitrage, okay? He actually went out, he did his work and his research to get this product, sell it on Amazon. He private labeled it, it's his brand, it's his design. We see many comparable products right here, but I promise you, this and the process he took to make this is the only product you're going to find which you can get to your doorstep in less than an hour if you do Prime Now in certain areas, sold by him with such great, it's got a great listing, it's got great reviews, and it's really, I'm just really impressed because I don't write many listings since I do primarily retail arbitrage, but just the structure of it and how he separated everything. He has all his bullet points and seven high quality pictures is really impressive. So once again, if you guys want to know more about private labeling, have questions, or have one you're trying to get off the ground, I'm really interested in seeing what you guys have. So let me know what you're selling or what you're private labeling. Let me know what you did to see success or how you're moving the product. And as soon as you want to set this on your table and put some fake grapes in it for decoration, use the link in the description and the discount code so you can get 30% off it. And this thing actually showed up on my doorstep in probably 2 days. So really fast shipping, great customer service, awesome listing, and phenomenal high quality product. I really appreciate it, guys. Thanks so much. For those of you on YouTube, I want you to take a look at the videos over here to the left. These are going to cover retail and online arbitrage. So it's going to give you insight into reselling products on Amazon. I really appreciate it. If you learned anything in this video or you like what I have to offer here, then please make sure you subscribe,